The 2023 recession will spare no one, wiping out savings and crushing people's lives. But it doesn't have to be that way. And in this video, I'll show you my exact plan to make $10 million from the 2023 recession. Now, my first step is to earn more. It's pretty obvious. This is where it all comes down to the power of leverage. Your skill is your leverage. Who you know is leverage. Your money is leverage. And to really increase your income, you need to look at what levers you have in your life to pull in order to make more money. Now, for some people, this might be looking in their network, getting on more new clients. For other people, this might be actually increasing their skill. For example, I want to use my knowledge as leverage to build this YouTube channel and help you make more money online. Once you've made more money online, you will basically become a fan because you know that the advice I give you, it works. And then you want to watch more of my content or maybe meet me at conferences. So this is a long-term strategy, and you can see each of the steps I'm building levers to something bigger, levers to me making more money. And once I've made more money, this is where we turn to step 2, where I take the money and I turn it around. The wealthy people, they don't work for money. They make their money work for them. In my case, I can take, for example, $100,000, give a loan, and take 6% out of that within 3 months. And so very quickly, I can make 12K with literally no work done. This is what turning around your money means. And it's kind of like a real life infinite money glitch. Broke people will earn their money and then spend it. Wealthy people will earn their money, invest it, and only spend the money they've made off investments. This is why you see such a large discrepancy between rich people and poor people. That's because the rich, they invest their money so they can infinitely spend the same amount. We move on to step 3, which is buying assets and holding them long term. Now, in any recession, you'd see different opportunities to buy real estate, buy stocks, buy crypto, anything. And 2023 will not be any different. Matter of fact, this will be the biggest opportunity in the past 15 years to get rich. That's why this year I will be aggressively buying stocks, real estate, and crypto, and I'll be holding these assets in order to multiply my money and become rich over the long term. Now, I don't believe in timing the market. However, there are macro trends you can kind of tend to follow. I do want to tell you, I'm not giving any financial advice, but this is something I use to personally invest into things. Like, for example, if you see stock prices just continuously raising, everyone's making mad money. Once everyone talks about stocks and investments and everyone's doing well, that's typically kind of around the peak of the market. That's why over the past year or so, I've been accumulating cash and I'm ready to deploy it when the stock market's dipping. If you want to know actually which stocks I invest in, subscribe to my channel because I'll share that in a different video. On the crypto side though, what I'm doing, I'm dollar cost averaging within like the big coins like crypto and Ethereum, not touching anything else. One tip I've learned from Jeremy Financial Education is to keep 10 to 30% of your portfolio's balance in cash. So that's not in total cash, just in your cash balance of the account. So if you have $1 million in investments, you want to keep $100,000 to $300,000 in cash in the account. If there are really good deals to buy, you can buy them immediately. You don't have to wait for funds to transfer over, and you're still liquid enough that you know you're fine being in the market. Typically 10% is where you're towards the peak of the market, where there's not a lot of deals to buy, and right now it's closer to the 30% mark. Now, when it comes to my net worth, most of my net worth is liquid, meaning I have the money and I can relatively easily move it around if needs be. Now, if you've made your investment successfully, it's time to distribute your dividends. And this is something I'm doing as well within our company, our email marketing agency. And I'm not so much doing with my investments yet, but it's just primarily our earned income. Once we've turned money around, once I have money that I have invested, I have left over, you know, with cash for myself to spend, you know, with my family, on travels, whatever it might be. But I leave it for the last, just because I want to make sure I pay my future self first through investments and through turning around money. And then I can live off of earned income as much as possible. And then I can minimize my, you know, weekly, monthly, daily expenses as much as I possibly can. This opportunity doesn't come often, and I need to be able to live uncomfortably, relatively uncomfortably in the short term so I can win in the long term. A couple of weeks ago, I had a company that came to me that needed $80,000 in investments. And as I have liquid cash, I can make the investment. The reason why I'm so liquid, I'm not, you know, trying to increase my lifestyle too much, is I can be comfortable with lowering my lifestyle, or I can be comfortable with making investments that would be a lot more risky right now, because later in life, when I'm 30, when I have a family, I don't want to take as many risks because then I jeopardize my family potentially as well. I want to make as many decisions today to take care of my future self. Now, if you want to follow my plan, I will be making more videos on this. That's why I want you to tap the subscribe button, tap this video here, because it'll teach you more about how you can make more money in life, how you can be more disciplined, and I guarantee you'll love it.